Hi, everybody. Welcome to another Chats with Chaudhry. Today, I'm joined by Elena Nichols, who is a previous guest when we talked about Biologics UK recently. And she is also, though, the conference producer for Oxford Global's upcoming Immuno conference, which is going to be in London on the 24th or 25th of April. So we're going to do a quick preview on what you can expect to see if you're attending the event in London, or if you haven't registered yet, why you should. So first of all, Elena, it's lovely to see you. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you, Rizwan.
And have you recovered from Biologics UK?
Just about, just about.
Good. Well, it did seem a very busy and good event, so hopefully everyone found it a great event. Now, let's talk about Immuno, though. So, for people not familiar with Immuno, is it Immuno Europe? Is that the official title? Because I'm never sure what the title is, or is it Immuno UK? What is the official title?
Just Immuno 2024. It
All
used to
right,
be Immuno UK, has changed a few times.
right, okay. So tell me more about Immuno UK then. A bit about what the topic here is that you're actually covering. Who are the type of visitors you'd expect to see, and a little bit about the history.
Yeah, sure. So our Immuno 2024 Congress is made up of two kind of separate programs. Firstly, our well-established ninth annual Advances in Immuno-Oncology Congress, as well as this year having our newer second annual Targets and Cell Types in Immuno-Oncology Congress. So this is aiming to bring together over 400 attendees from across industry, so leading pharma and biotechs in Europe, all working towards utilizing and manipulating the immune system for cancer care. So this event has grown over the years to fit with this really fast-paced and exciting field as research and investment in immuno-oncology continues to expand. This year, we've really increased our focus on clinical development as many companies are reaching these really crucial stages. And we'll be featuring a lot of talks on clinical trial design strategies, new technologies for clinical success, as well as plenty of case studies straight from the clinic. Alongside this, we'll be continuing to feature presentations from the latest cell and antibody therapies, preclinical and translational development, as well as having newer focuses on some novel targets and cell types within the tumor microenvironment. This is also an event where we will be featuring our brand new initiative of our innovation and collaboration presentations on day 2 of this event. This intends to really highlight the small and early stage biotech companies and academic spin-offs who are working on some of the latest advancements in immuno-oncology, which is really exciting to see this as it's a particularly innovative space. And there's a lot of these smaller companies out there working on some really exciting things.
All right, fantastic. Well, look, you've preempted nearly all my questions now in that one intro, I think. Now, um, let's talk about some of the trends that obviously you've been putting together the program and you touched on some of the things obviously just then. But what are some of the key trends that you've seen within this space, which has helped you when you've been putting the program together?
Yeah, so I've been working on our Immuno events for quite a few years now. And one of the things that continues to be of huge interest in this space is the targeting of solid tumors.
Right.
Solid tumors make up about 90% of the global cancer burden. The ability to target and treat these with immunotherapy is of real great significance to the field.
Right.
We've got a few talks this year showing a lot of exciting ways the field is trying to address this. Along with this, we've definitely seen some growth in the development of cancer vaccines. So following on from the success of the mRNA technology for infectious disease, there's been some really interesting research going on in the translating this to oncology. Other technological advances include kind of the adoption of spatial techniques in immuno-oncology, as the industry is starting to use this technology to get a better idea of what's going on within tumors and increasing our understanding of how cancer and immunotherapy works. So it's a real kind of time of advancement for the field.
Well, that's good to hear. Now, again, you've touched on it already in your intro, but what are the tracks in that you've got this year and who are some of the key speakers?
Yeah, so this year we have 6 unique topic tracks that are
Right.
happening across the 2 days, with over 60 presentations across them. So on day 1, we'll be covering things like the development of cell and gene therapies, as well as combination therapies. We have tracks on biomarkers, precision medicine, and multi-omics in IO, as well as our new clinical trials focus track that I mentioned. We've also got our targets and cell types in immuno-oncology congress talks on day 1, which will be covering that discovery of novel targets, as well as myeloid and stem cell-based therapies within it. Attendees to day 1 can hear from the likes of Sylwia Marshall from InvoX Pharma, Martin Miller from AstraZeneca, as well as Manu Medalia from Exscientia. So plenty happening there. And then we've got day 2 as well, alongside previously mentioned innovation and collaboration track. We've moved on to cover targeted immunotherapies, antibody therapies, as well as small molecule-based therapies and cancer vaccines. So some of the speakers here will be Colette Johnson from Inara Bio, as well as Christine Roth from InvoX Therapeutics. There's a lot of other speakers who'll be sharing their research on site, so I really recommend checking out the agenda on our website to see all the different things to be looking at.
Cool. All right. Now, apart from the talks, though, what else are you doing at the event to get delegates engaged and network with each other as well?
Yeah, so as you all know, with all of our events, we really love to feature interactive sessions. So Immuno 2024 is no different. We've got panel discussions on topics like advances in oncolytic biotherapies, a panel specifically on advancing IO partnerships between biotech and pharma, panels on modality selection for immunotherapy, and plenty more as well. We've got full workshops as well, such as one on multi-omics guided immunotherapy research. So attendees can really take a deep dive into particular areas of interest if they would like to. There's also some more informal roundtable sessions happening in the morning of day 2 to get people talking about the most pressing IO issues at the moment. So there is a lot to get involved with if you would like to attend.
Brilliant. Right now, and I asked you this last time, so I know what the answer is, but for people who are watching who may not be familiar with what the answer could be, in terms of digital content, is any available, and when is it available?
Yeah, so we do record some on-site presentations, but to access these as part of our Plus Pass membership program. So this is an annual program designed to help life science professionals to overcome scientific challenges by providing access to a bunch of high-level information, events, and key experts in the field so you can reach your research goals faster. We've custom built this platform where these on-demand presentations are housed from across all of our events. So not just our Immuno events, but you can access biologics, you can access biomarkers, and all the other past events you yourself have attended with one. So members can have a wealth of knowledge at their fingertips. Yeah, you have access to our global community as well as the whole year-long wealth of knowledge with our content library, as well as a variety of interactive features such as webinars and online sessions. So it's not just the on-demand presentations you'll have access to, but that is something there for you.
Fantastic. Right now, final question. You know what I'm going to ask you? I'm going to ask you this for biologics. So everybody's watching this is going, great. This is really interesting. But there's so many things going on these days and so many other events actually going on these days. Why should they be attending Immuno 2024?
Yeah, well, immuno-oncology is just such an exciting area to be working in at the moment, but it's a very fast-paced field with an explosion of research right now, so it's a lot to keep up with. Our Immuno 2024 event will equip attendees with a comprehensive overview of how the European IO field is advancing and what they should be keeping their eye on in the future. You can expect to leave the Congress feeling informed about the latest research in immuno-oncology, and hopefully you'll be feeling really enthusiastic about the future. So if you're interested in how cancer care will be developing in the coming years, this will be the forum for you.
All right. Well, look, well put. So there you go, viewers. If you are involved in cancer care or interested in immuno-oncology, then as Elena said, click on the link above this video and learn more about the agenda, the speakers, and sign up for the event. And if you're already there, then that's great, because I'll see you in person, hopefully, in April as well. So look, Elena, it's lovely to see you. I'm glad you've recovered from Biologics UK. I look forward. Now I'll let you get on with planning Immuno 2024 over the next few weeks, and hopefully I'll see you in person again. So look, viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, found that informative. And as I said, if you've not already signed up and it's an area that you're actively involved in, then click on the link above and learn more. So Elena, thank you once again, and viewers, thank you once again. And until next time, as always, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.